Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Natasha, and in today's video I am doing a collaboration with Janet from Where You Are Homestead. This is Feast in a Jar 23. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is one of my family's absolute favorite things to have on the shelf for when I have ran out of ideas on what to do with dinner. Everything will be in the description box below on how to make this, and please keep in mind this collaboration does have a giveaway and the drawing will be on May 6th. So I will leave how you can enter that down in the description box below. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and you like this video. So the first thing we are going to start off with is my freeze-dried ham chunks. Those I freeze-dried in my Harvest Right freeze dryer. We have garlic powder, we have some salt, some pepper, we have our Augustin Farm dehydrated potato slices, we have our Augustin Farms butter powder, and I will leave all the links to these in the description box below. And then I also used our Augustin Farms cheese blend powder. And then this is Augustin Farms milk powder. This is just all I have left from the big container, so it's in a quart-sized jar. So the two jars that I'm using today are wide mouth. You do want to use wide mouth jars for this because the potato slices. Now, I personally am using two jars because I am a family of 5. So if you wanted to just do an 8x8 pan of this, you would just use one jar. But for a 9x13, you would want to use 2 jars. So the recipe will be showing you how much I put in each jar. So if you only want to do one jar, if you're just one person or it's just you and one other member, then you could totally do it that way. So I will leave those all up, and I will have the full recipe in the description box below. So the first layer I'm going to add is my delicious cheese powder. Then we're going to add in some of our butter powder, if I can ever get it open. I'm putting about 1 tablespoon in each jar of this. This doesn't have to be like perfectly science and making messes as we go as well. You can see I'm not leveling everything off perfectly. I kind of go by a base recipe and eyeball things as I go. That's just how I've always been in the kitchen. Next thing I'm going to use is the milk powder. And that's going to be 1 tablespoon of each, 1 tablespoon in each jar. And then we're going to add some pepper in each jar. Now this is actually 1/2 teaspoon, so that's why I am showing that I'm not filling it up all the way. I'm only using 1/4, but my 4th teaspoon was dirty, so. And then I do not have a measurement for salt. I am just lightly putting in salt. And the reason is because we are using ham, and ham is pretty salty. So I don't want to oversalt. I would rather add salt once it's baked than oversalt it beforehand and have regrets. So if you like stuff super salty, you can add in a little bit more, but I just did a little sprinkle of it. And same thing goes with the garlic powder, but I absolutely love garlic powder, so that is why there's quite a bit in each jar. If you are not a huge fan of garlic powder, go a little easier on it. So this is you can make it your own depending on your family's taste. I have some dried onions here with a little bit left in the pack, so I will just be taking this 1/4 cup and dividing it into each jar. So that makes it into 1/8 cup per jar, plus a little extra from the container just to get rid of the container. Like I said, I don't do a lot of measuring when I normally cook, but because this is a recipe video, that's why I'm measuring. So these ham steak chunks were freeze-dried in my Harvest Right freeze dryer. If you are interested in a freeze dryer, I will leave that link in the description box below. We absolutely love our freeze dryer. This is about 3 cups, and I'm going to say now that I did not use all 3 because there was not enough room for the potatoes. So you only want to use about 1 cup or a little bit less in each of your jars. And that will be plenty of ham once it is reconstituted. Dog up there sniffing around for a little snack. So you can see there's a little bit over a cup left. So I wanted to keep, these are some pretty big ham chunks. You can also use like shredded ham. If that's freeze dried or dried, you can use that as well in these. And then I'm adding in about 1 cup to a cup and a half of dehydrated potato slices. I keep wanting to say freeze dried, but these are only dehydrated. They're not freeze dried. So basically just filled up the rest of the jar with potato slices. These turned out so cute. I absolutely love this. And if you want to see how this recipe turns out, I do have a video that I will leave in the description box below of me actually making this casserole. It's one of my favorites. One of my family's, Jesus Christ. If you are interested in seeing how this recipe turns out in a 9x13 casserole dish, I will leave that video down below. It's one that I've already filmed and had posted a couple weeks ago because we eat this recipe a lot. So this is perfect for camping, backpacking, however you want to make it. Just have it on your shelf so that way you can just pull a jar or pull 2 jars and whip up dinners super quickly. You will want to mix this with 7 cups of water and then bake in the oven. So I will leave that second video down in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video in this collaboration. Make sure you check out the playlist, also linked in the description box below, that will have all the other videos that are in this collaboration, and be sure to join the giveaway that will be done on May 6th. I will see you in the next video. Bye.